So Scale Up Business is a business that's ideally had 20% plus year-on-year growth. Ideally, the businesses that we would work with be ideally even more than that, but high growth and the ability to sustain that growth to match with mindsets.
The Resurgence programme came initially out of businesses that were struggling with COVID. They'd had some help and advice previous to that, but we wanted to come up with a programme that was going to help them to come out of COVID and actually surge forward. So not bounce back, but actually bounce forward. And we developed a programme with 2.0 that actually covered a number of elements that helped them to transition and move forward stronger and faster than they would have done previously.
This was about helping 20 plus scale-up companies in Lancashire who have been affected, impacted by the pandemic, and actually working with them to say, right, this is just a blip in your longer term strategy. This is about how can we work with you intensely over the next few months to put you back on that scale-up path and trajectory. So therefore, we're looking at your immediate needs, looking at your immediate issues, addressing them with you, but also focusing on the positives and the opportunities that we can capitalize on to really get you, your team, your business back into that scale-up mentality and become more resilient as a result as well.
We wanted to try and turn this crisis into an opportunity, and we felt that the best way to do this was to reach out and look for support. We'd worked with John at Cube Thinking already, so we reached out to them, asked them what support was available, and they told us about the Lancashire County Council supported Scale Up Resurgence programme, and you know it would help us navigate through uncertain times. We've been able to operate throughout the time. I think helping us maintain our 20% growth. We've added additional staff to the business as part of going through this process and making sure that we're being world class, and helping us to invest in further facilities to continue the growth of the business.
The difference that it's made to the business is really to just refocus. I'm sure, like many other business leaders during COVID, it was a real opportunity to, the word pivot came up a lot, but to really focus the business on, core business and look at opportunities outside of that core business, and look at the improvement in efficiencies operationally and in terms of the service that we provided to our customers during that period. So it really did start to make us think about the planning of that and not just sort of knee-jerk reactions.
With experienced mentors offering great advice, support, clarity and direction, the knowledge transfer was excellent throughout, and we all benefited from each other within these sessions. It was clear that communications with the client is key for all our businesses, and we are all trying to ensure our businesses offer great client experiences. The impact the programme has had on our business will support my ongoing strategy as we continue to build our business and our people.
It's been very successful. And the way that we measured that was by the 10 areas that we drilled into and the different areas, and the measure of the journey over the 3 months, for example, for digital, for financial knowledge, financial literacy, having a plan. Also, the success has been evidenced by the turnover growth by many of those businesses and of the number of employees who've been employed during that time.
We found the programme very successful, whereas we had clients initially engaged on the programme who were worried and not even seeing what they were going to be doing within the next week, 2 weeks. We now find that we've got clients who are actually enthusiastic and looking forward to the future because they have a plan and they know that even if things do actually kick off and go worse, then they're not going to be too affected by it, and they're quite confident of the future.
It can be quite lonely as an entrepreneur and a business owner at times, because you know, we're lucky, there's myself and the other director, so we can talk to each other about issues and problems that we have in the business. But a lot of businesses may only have one director or one owner, and it can be a lonely place at times. So it's just good to be able to talk to other people who have those same problems.
Certainly from the feedback I've had from some of the companies on the programme, the guys that deliver the programme, activity on social media, the business is definitely a lot more resilient, a lot more positive about the future, strengthen their business infrastructure, which is quite vital, looking at or have brought investment into the business, done business with one another, and are continuing to look for new opportunities and new markets. And I think a lot of these successes for the companies and for the county will very much come to fruition over the next few weeks and months as well. So absolutely delighted with the programme.